More news coming in. Massive beeline for power pie in the state of Karnataka. Multiple MLAs and MLCs seek Mantri post. Siddaramaiah cabinet already is ballooning as we've reported. And 32 ministers in the cabinet are there already. Dozens of ministerial perks are there and they're being doled out. Fresh clamour for ministerial berths. MLCs say need 5 ministerial berths. Karnataka Congress MLAs pile pressure, seek more opportunities, seek more berths. I'm going to go across to Mallikarjun Kharge for more details on that. Naga, I think this really is a bit to keep everyone happy and the exchequer empty, isn't it?
Well, that's true. In fact, there are 32 cabinet berths in Karnataka, including MLAs have written to Rahul Gandhi asking that there needs to be 5 cabinet berths given to the first-time MLAs, and now we have accessed the information and the pictures and the representation by the upper house members, that is the MLCs in the Karnataka Assembly as well. What they are asking is 5 such MLCs to be accommodated in the Karnataka cabinet. The representation is given to Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president. They are of an opinion that usually it's just 1 or 2 that gets included in the cabinet right now, and usually it's just 1 or 2. Don't restrict to 1 or 2, but we need 5 such cabinet berths. We also come from different various backgrounds. They have given, in fact, the reason why they are demanding 5 cabinet berths. Out of all the MLCs, few come from the graduate constituency, few come from teachers constituency, few come from the legislative assembly. MLAs select them or elect them to be MLCs, and few are nominated, and hence these MLCs also come from diverse backgrounds, and they can also bring in their own ideas and thoughts in the cabinet and fresh ideas, and that's the reason why there has to be minimum 5 MLCs to be included in the cabinet, is what the representation says. At this point of time, there's just one person, Minister Bose Raju, who represents the upper house, and the remaining 31 are from the lower house or the MLAs directly elected by the people of Karnataka. Now, after the MLAs have written to Rahul Gandhi asking for 5 cabinet berths, now it's the turn of the MLCs from the upper house saying we should not be left behind. We also need enough representation in the cabinet berths. So give us 5 such representation. All this amidst the tussle between the DK Shivakumar camp and the Chief Minister camp right now happening. Now it's MLAs versus MLAs versus MLCs demanding their share of power in the cabinet.
Absolutely. But talk to us about, how this is going to obviously invite fair amount of flack from the opposition. It's happened in the past as well with the BJP talking about this, talking about the fact that there are so many perks that are getting doled out at a time when the state is already cash-strapped.
That's absolutely true. In fact, budget is coming next week on March 6th. And several developmental issues are pending. Right now, yesterday we saw around 5,000, 6,000 people protest in Hubli asking for government to fill up all the vacancies, job vacancies in the government sector. People have been protesting, but what is the Congress government doing? It's the power struggle here. One, in the last 4 months, we have seen CM versus Deputy Chief Minister. Now it's MLAs versus MLCs. MLAs are demanding their share of power in the cabinet, and now MLCs are also demanding, saying, why do we have to be left behind? Give us equal share in the cabinet berth also. So as of now, it's just one among the 32. They're asking 5 such people to be included in the cabinet so that there's equal representation of both upper house and the lower house in Karnataka cabinet. Well, the ball is in the high command right now. We'll have to wait and see if Kharge and Rahul Gandhi will come together and firstly decide the Chief Minister power tussle and then the cabinet expansion. It seems like in this May, Sneha, it would be 3 years for the Karnataka government since they came to power. A lot of chatter among the MLAs also about cabinet expansion. They are becoming quite fidgety in terms of not getting power, not having access to the power corridors. So they also want to be in the cabinet, and hence the demand is growing more and more by the day for being included in the cabinet.
Right, I'm going to thank you for the moment, Mallikarjun Kharge, getting in those details. At this point in time, there are more and more ministers that are getting added, more and more MLCs getting in berths. Clearly, an attempt to keep everyone happy. Dozens of ministerial perks already have been doled out. Remember, at the end of the day, it's just not a designation. It comes with a fair amount of perks and a lot of money that goes into keeping these posts at the end of the day. 32 ministers in Siddaramaiah cabinet. Already, the cabinet is ballooning. Multiple MLAs and MLCs are seeking more posts.